Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today I will be testing two vegan whipping creams out in the market recently. I have here the Silk Dairy-Free Whipping Cream, and the other one I have is the Becel plant-based whipping cream. So you'll see later on in this video which one was able to produce this beautiful cake and which one was not. So make sure you keep watching to find out. So it says to keep refrigerated and to shake well. So I'll do that first. And I have my new KitchenAid mixer right here. So let's see what it looks like. It's like a Tetra Pak, which is, I guess, how whipping cream comes in now. But it is extremely liquidy. So let's see if I can show you, but it's pretty liquidy, like, I guess, whipping cream. I never really used whipping cream before. I'm a little skeptical that this will work. And then to this, I'm gonna add 60 grams of icing sugar. Icing sugar here. Gonna throw it all in there. Okay, and then we're gonna whip it. I didn't read any instructions, so I assume you just whip it. So it's made out of filtered water, coconut oil, sunflower oil, fava bean protein, guar gum, sunflower lecithin, and natural flavor. Okay, we're gonna increase the speed. What else does it say? It doesn't have any instructions on it, so we'll see how it turns out. I hope it turns out well because I baked 2 cakes for this, and if it's not gonna whip up, then we made this video for nothing. So it's still very liquidy, and I'm on speed 8 now. I usually don't even whip at this speed. I definitely wouldn't trust icing a cake with it. Okay, so good news and bad news. So it got a little thicker, as you can see. However, I can see that it's kind of split and grainy. I 100%, 200% would not attempt to ice a cake with this. It's just, I don't trust it. But can you see that? That's the texture of it. Can you see it? I mean, I'll try to whip it a little bit more to see what happens, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So with a little bit more whipping, it's a little bit more curdled. It doesn't look good. It does not look appetizing at all. So I'm not gonna ice the cake with this. This is the Silk whipping cream. As you can see, it is like it would have ran off this bowl. It looks curdled. Doesn't look so good. We'll see how it tastes later. Maybe it tastes good. So now we have the Becel whipping cream. Hopefully this one performs, because if not, that would be super disappointing. Oh, it's pretty liquidy. This one I think looks a little bit more like whipped cream. So this one I think would be a better alternative for people that don't like the taste of coconut milk, because this one doesn't contain any coconut milk. And then I have my 60 grams of icing sugar. I'm just gonna pour it in there. And then let's turn it on. This one's also more yellowish in tone compared to the other one. It's like a pale yellow. So are there instructions for this? It says keep refrigerated, made out of lentils, modified palm kernel and palm oil, canola oil, sugar, modified cornstarch, sucrose of fatty acids, natural flavor, mono and diglyceride, salt, guar gum, sunflower lecithin, locust bean gum, and beta carotene. So there's a lot more ingredients and additives in this one. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. Still very liquidy though. I'm mixing at a 6. Oh, it seems to be doing something. It's actually getting thicker. Okay, I'm gonna increase the speed a little bit. So this one actually was able to get to like a stiff, or like a soft stiff peak, it seems like. Let's take it out of the bowl and I'm gonna show you. Whoa, this one has high potential. I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna whip it a little bit more to see if it can get a little bit more stiff before I ice the cake. I am impressed with it. The other one, not so much. There's no comparison really. Like, just don't even buy that silk one. It's not worth the $6. Here is my cake turntable. I don't have all my supplies here at home, but I'm gonna make do with what I have. We have our vanilla cake right here. And then my knife. I'm gonna show you how to ice a cake with this. So I have 3 layers of vanilla cake and we're gonna make like a strawberry shortcake. So I'm gonna take my serrated knife and I'm not gonna cut off all of this part of the cake. I'm just cutting off the slightest dome. And so to get like the most level cake, you want to cut it and also rotate your cake at the same time. So then it's more flat cake. I'm gonna cut them all first. Okay, so I'm gonna put this amount onto my spatula and put it in the center of my cake board so that your cake will basically glue to the cake board and not slip and slide when you are driving it from here to there. And so I'm gonna take the parchment paper off the bottom of my cake, and then we're gonna put the cut side up. Okay, and then we're gonna put some whipped cream in here. And I usually put like, I guess, ice cream scoop worth of icing inside the cake in the layer. I eyeball it, I do a lot of eyeballing. And then you're gonna spread it out with your offset spatula. Okay, and then I have some cubed strawberries right here. So I'm gonna put that in. Pretty excited to eat this cake. It's like, the texture is very Chinese whipped cream kind of cake. So being Chinese, I'm pretty excited for that. Okay, so I think this is enough strawberries. So I'm gonna put my next layer, bottom side up. And then I'm gonna put more whipped cream. And I don't make the inside look super perfect, as long as it's a pretty even layer. I care more about the outside than the inside. Okay, and then for the last layer, you want to put, again, the bottom side up. And I'm going to peel the parchment. Okay, this is where the fun begins, I think. So, I think I put a dollop on the top, and then I take it and go over onto the sides. So I'm gonna try not to crumb coat this cake, because I'm not sure how this whipped cream will do in the freezer, but it seems like it doesn't really need a crumb coating. So I go all along the sides, and I try to put like even amount all over, and I want like a thick amount on it as well, so that later when I use the scraper, I can scrape off more and not be worried that I'm going to scrape into the cake. Also, another tip for icing cakes is I am right-handed, so I work on this side of the cake and I keep my bowl on my left side, and I use my left hand to scoop up the icing, and I use my right hand to take it off the spatula. I don't know if that helps, but that's just a tip I wanted to put out there. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go over with my spatula to try to smooth out the sides, then smoothing out the top. So when you're icing a cake, you want to go back and forth between the sides and the top to get like a nice edge right here. Okay, so I have my scraper, and you want to hold it perpendicular to the cake board and the cake. So once I did the sides, I'm going to do the top again. Try to get more of a smooth edge or sharp edge. Sadly, I don't have any piping bags or tips to finish off the top of the cake, but I do have strawberries. But it looks pretty good. I wonder what it tastes like. So Tommy is squatting because he's too tall. So try the cake now.
It's quite good. It does taste like Chinese whipped cream.
I think I need to put more inside or something. More cream.
It's quite good. What do you think?
Yeah, it's good. I'm just wondering how the cake will perform, like transporting it from here to there. Like if I were to switch out the coconut cream that I currently have for my cakes to the Becel one, how I just get concerned basically.
People would like it though. Michelle like Asian fruit cake.
Yeah, so how would you rate this cream?
It's very light.
It's light, but it doesn't have a taste. It's like, there's no taste. Okay, we also have to try another thing. Let me get it. Okay, so we also have our silk whipping cream in here that I wanted to try just to compare. It looks awful. It looks like coconut cream that you would whip, and it's like a really bad can of coconut cream. Ew.
Oh, that is horrendous.
That is a negative points.
Do not buy it.
100%. Yeah, hope you like this video. Make sure you like, subscribe. What else? Watch our other videos. Yeah.